Sup flappers, welcome back to another video, and a ton of information has just dropped for Genshin Impact, so we're gonna go dive right into the game and figure everything out. We got character banners, weapon banners, some details regarding the new events that's coming up over the next few days, very soon as we reach patch 2.1. I think just a little over 24 hours. Start pre-installing it if you can, because this likely is going to be another big patch, along with a ton of events and zones for us to explore, of course, character files as well. So with that said, my name is the Rock Walrus. I'm currently doing a Baal giveaway. If you want to enter for a chance to win Baal, please follow the video on screen right now. I'll probably put it over here somewhere. And with that said, let's jump into the game and take a look at what we have in store for us. So of course, let's start with the character banner, and I made a couple predictions regarding what the other two 4-stars are going to be for this banner, and I'm glad to see that while we did not get it 100% spot on, the characters we did mention and predict were finalized on this banner. And let me tell you, this is going to be one hell of a banner. Xiangling currently is still one of the best pyro applicators in the entire game. If you don't have her at least at C4, you are missing out quite a bit on her full utility, I would believe, because her C4, if I recall correctly, should be extending her pyronado, which is her burst duration, even longer, which makes her just do her job a lot better. Sucrose, on the other hand, through the elemental mastery buffs in patch, I believe, 2.0, she has become an even more dominating character in the support role and currently sits atop of the thrones when it comes to the support tier list. Of course, without needing to introduce them, Baal and Sarah are also going to be seemingly decent characters, but don't want to say anything about them yet. They are new characters, so the hype is mostly around these two regardless. So if I were to have to say, this is probably one of the better banners, if not the best banner maybe we have gotten over the past few months. So it has been a long time coming, waiting for Baal, and it's great to see that miHoYo has decided to put two very good characters along with this banner. However, there are some things about this banner and some of the things that miHoYo has decided to do, which of course falls in line with what I predicted, meaning that for the anniversary, you're not going to be able to get the 10 free summons in alignment with Baal's banner. Yes, unfortunately, the 10 free summons starts on September 28th, which is the day of the anniversary. By then, Baal's banner would be gone. Unfortunate, I know, but hey, free stuff. We can't really complain. miHoYo can't just be giving out goodies left and right. Followed by that, let's take a look at the weapons banner. Now, this is an interesting weapons banner, because if you look at the 4-stars, let's look at the 4-stars first, because for most of us, if we're even going to be pulling on this banner as a free-to-play or a small spender, you do have to care about the 4-star, because you do want both the 5-star and the 4-star to provide some amount of value to you. And currently this 4-star banner, while I wouldn't say it's amazing, it's still decent, right? We have the Wit Sith, we have the Favonius Lance, and we have the Sacrificial Bow. 3 of these weapons are very solid overall weapons. They're not top tier weapons in the 4-star categories, but they provide very particular boosts in powers for very particular character kits. Especially for Diona with the Sacrificial Bow is a solid choice. We have Xiangling Rosaria, who could use the Favonius Lance if you want to use them in the support role, and we got the With This, which for most mages, it's not a bad weapon, but we do also have Lion's Roar as well as the Bell. They're kind of like mid to lower tier weapons on this list. While the Lion's Roar has its time and place, it doesn't feel as universal as these 3 other weapons. With that said, let us move into the 5-star weapon. What do I need to say about this spear, right? It's Baal's signature weapon, and just looking at it, as miHoYo posted it on their Twitter, I read through it live during stream. It's a good weapon, and it seems like it's handcrafted for Baal. We're not going to get another situation like Zhongli did, where it ended up his signature weapon wasn't even as good as the Staff of Homo, if we're talking about stat boost wise, right? So overall, this weapon is really good for Baal, and even for a couple other characters like Xiangling, like Rosaria, they likely will be able to utilize this spear as well. It's a great spear if you need power and energy regen. Okay, now followed by that, we got the Unforged. This is a very niche weapon. However, I imagine a lot of people don't have this weapon. It's not one of the standard banner weapons, and it's actually pretty good overall. Usually it ranks second, third for a lot of the characters that uses claymores, even though this isn't a weapon designed for them. And especially for a lot of people who runs Zhongli's on their team, this is a godsend claymore weapon. So for people who want to pair their Eulas with their new Baals, let me tell you, this is a banner that is just going hand in hand. For most people, this weapon pairing with Eula along with with a shielder or like mostly jungly on the team, you're gonna have a phenomenal time with Eula and Baal. It's a great banner for people who want to finish that combo perfectly and just hit it full circle. Yes, you're not going to be getting Eula's signature weapon, but this is still a top tier choice, okay? So this weapon banner, for the first time, I would recommend people, if you're gonna go for Baal, try to get C0 Baal. Try to come here and get the weapon. It's a great weapon, and if you don't get the weapon, at the very least, you can get the Unforged, and it may be a huge upgrade for free-to-play or semi-spenders to upgrade their Eula's weapon. And then when you pair Eula with Baal, it's just gonna have that much better of an effect overall, right? And don't forget about the events. Let's now move into the events. So of course, with the first event we're going to be looking at, this is the one where you need 12 characters to even be competing in this event, it would seem, because right here, if we go a little lower, it says characters to form 6 tag teams of 2. 2 times 6, that's 12. You need 12 characters. Good luck with that. Now this is going to be the first event. I won't go into too much detail regarding the what's and nots. It's just some primo gems, talent material, hero wits, mystic, it's enhancement wards, nothing too crazy. All right, now remember when I said the 10 free summons, here it is. It starts on September 28th, unfortunately, until the end of version 2.1. We're not going to be able to use these 10 free summons towards Baal. However, you will be able to save it, stock it up, or you want to use it for Kokomi, it's fine. And now we can talk about the highlight event. I believe the Moonlight Merriment is going to be the relatively big event that runs for the biggest duration throughout patch 2.1. It's going to be a Kaching and Xiangling event. You're going to get a ton of goodies through here. You're going to, of course, get your primo gems. You're going to get hero wits, more recipes. You're going to get, most importantly, I believe this is where you get that big tuna sword. If I didn't mess this up, I do believe this is the event to get that big tuna sword. Here it is. I believe it's called Luxurious Sea Lord, the Claymore's Refinement Material. So yeah, this is the event. You're going to be getting that, Luxurious Sea Lord is the name of that sword. As to the detail of the sword, it seemed to just be prototype Aminus type of deal. A boost in attack, it's gonna summon a bunch of tunas or something, a fish, swarm of fish, and it's just gonna hit the enemy AoE, and then it's gonna go on CD for duration, and then you can do it again. So it's kind of like prototype Aminus, but it doesn't require you to do anything. This probably is gonna be a Refinement 5 basic 4-star weapon. Looks to be decent. All right, that's all I'm gonna say regarding that. Also, furthermore, we're gonna be getting Baal's story quest along with new story to the patch 2.1, a continuation of the current Inazuma storyline. Remember to follow through with that. And of course, remember, if you watch in patch 2.1, we're getting the fishing system. Interesting system. I don't know how I feel about a fishing system. I already don't use a lot of the excessive features Genshin has to offer, but who knows? I think I might be able to enjoy it here and there, have some fun, but I wouldn't go too overboard regarding this, okay? And remember, if you guys played in earlier patches, there was an event where you had to send out your characters to go collect. It's kind of like Expedition, but it gives you better rewards. It can give you primo gens, it could give you heroes wits and whatnot, bunch of other stuff, talent materials and all that goodies, right? Primo gems is here as a possible reward. This is a pretty good event. It's pretty AFK. You kind of go to Catherine, and then you get a map and you send out characters, and according to different traits, you can have reduced time, I believe, or something like that. So start adding some very powerful friends or friends with different types of characters so you can utilize them during this event, because that's what happened last time. You were able to use your friends' characters to help boost efficiency throughout this event. And that pretty much concludes the part 1 of patch 2.1. We're going to get more information as we approach Kokomi's banner, which is going to be the latter half, all right? And I guess I'm pretty excited, mostly for Baal, Sarah, and I'm going to try to get my hands on Aloy. I know a lot of you guys don't really care until probably in patch 2.2, but we're just going to try to dip our toes a little bit. It's going to be very resource intensive. I'm looking forward to showcasing a lot of this stuff to you guys. What do you guys think about this part 1 of patch 2.1? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you guys are having fun. Until the next time, stay safe and peace. Bye.